it didn't go, it wasn't streaming onto my page for some reason. I just had to force it on. So I hope we don't have another one of those bouts of where I'm having to force the live, because we went through that. Oh, hi, Sue. Hi, Angela. Good morning, Brioni. Okay, I see it over there now. My stockist here has quite a bit of DQ, and I went shopping. Awesome. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Treese. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hi, Tina Roy. Hi, Mary Casey. Hello, Marilyn. How's everybody? Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Yeah, it was weird. Hi, Sheila. My it wasn't going to my page. I see it's working fine. It looks kind of funny, but then it's super windy here. Hi, Treese. It's windy and sprinkling, so who knows what's going to happen today. How was everybody's weekend? Anything fun? Yeah. I was like, I kept updating and I couldn't find it on my page. Then I looked up and it only showed 2 destinations. And I was like, what on earth? And it looks a little funny, but whatever. Hi, Helen. I can't, I have it on both screens, so I guess it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. So, how was everybody's weekend? Do anything exciting? What did we do yesterday? Nothing. I cleaned up a little bit more. Good evening, Sharon. And hi, Carol. Oh, yay, I'm so happy. Hi, Melissa Joins. Oddly enough, UPS came early today, so the molds that we've been waiting for, all of them are here. So the bunny molds are officially here. The tea set is officially here. And then we have more of the fairy molds and the borders. So everything's here. And some of the papers that we were out of are here. I didn't get a chance to update the inventory because it literally just came like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. So I will update the inventory and then figure that out. Hi, Terry. Hello, Miss Edie. Hi, Tina. Hi, Penelope. If you guys have noticed, I have taken the impasto paints off of my website with the exception of the black and the brown. There's something going on with a couple of them. So they are working on replacing them. If you've gotten, I don't know how many of you have gotten the impasto paints, with the exception of the black and the brown. The black and the brown are marvelous. But the other paints even though they're heavy body, they're not supposed to be that heavy body. So I have a claim into them. So I love you too, Bubbas. Hi, Cheryl. So I have a claim into them. If you feel like there's something wrong and you've gotten one of the impastos besides the black and the brown that you're not happy with, let me know. And I will either refund you or send you out a new one when I get the replacements. I just feel there's Ola Ari. Hi, Mama. I just feel like they're heavy body, so they're supposed to be thicker. However, there's a couple of them that are super thick, and I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. They come from California, so I can't necessarily blame it on shipping and weather like I can the other stuff. But to be completely transparent with you, if you have gotten something, an impasto paint from me, you can either hold on to it and keep that one and just add a little bit of liquid medium, and then I'll still replace it, but just message me so that way I know who I need to send replacements out to. And then, and I don't know, I don't have a time on that, but anyways, as soon as I know, because I put the claims in this morning because I was just looking at them. I'm like, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be that heavy body. They're thick. Hi, my Ashley. All right, so today we are going to play with some of the liquid acrylics, some mixed media, some stencils and stuff. I was finishing up that tea set that I've been working on. So there's foil all over the place again, and it's haunting me, y'all. I can't get away from it. Help, send help. All right, desk on the screen. Hey, let go. Let go. There you go. So these are the 3 new stencils that we've gotten in that we have from Decoupage Queen. These 2 are Yvetta's, and then this one is Teresa did, and then this one is Finnabare's Ornate Lace. So I don't know. I'm thinking that I want to do a bunch of mixed media. We're gonna play with some structure paste, some 3D gloss gel, and we're going to color that with some liquid acrylics. And then on the top, I don't know what I want to do on top. You know, maybe we'll do like almost like a wall scenery maybe, and do some frames and some decoupage. I don't know. We have a lot of molds we can pull out to stick something on top. I don't know, but I just kind of want to play with the background. Hi, Michelle Chastain. We be rusty and crusty. Rusty and crusty. What? All right. So we're going to do some layering. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go with on the bottom first, if I want to do numbers, and I don't think I want to do numbers today, so I think we'll go with the Ornate Lace. We're gonna do this kind of all over Red Rover, and then go from there. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hi, Leah. Do you guys want to see? Let me show you, okay, because it's almost done now, y'all. I feel like I feel like I'm never going to be done with the rose gold foil. I just feel like it's gonna haunt me forever. So so we're almost done. I still need to do some touch-ups and some fine tuning. I need to go in with the antiquing, and then I need to do the tray, but these are almost done. You guys are being super picky with it because this is a custom order. So I'm probably being a little more anal than necessary, but you know, that's the way I roll. So, but it's almost done. Oh my gosh, that foil yo-yo though is driving me bananas. Bananas. All right. They're beautiful though, right? Okay. So we're going to take a little bit. So this is in the store. This is the Ornate Lace. And I just want a bunch of texture in the back. And then I think we'll go in with the Baroque and do some of that too. But this is just going to kind of be all over Red Rover. They're stunning. Thank you. So we're going to go in with the structure paste first. Will that fit? It will, but it'll probably give me a hard time. So I do have structure paste in my store. I have it in the smaller bottles. All right, so we're just going to kind of, now I don't want this a full impression, and I don't want it, you know, all uniformed and all that good stuff. And here's a little tip. If you don't want Finnabare or Prima's name on your stuff, put a little bit of tape, you know. All right, so you know it's a little haphazard and whoop. Isn't that just so satisfying, that part? And then we'll do a little bit up here. We'll get the whole corner. Hi, Roxanne. I know it's going to be, like I said, once it gets on the tray and everything, it'll be really, really pretty. I am still undecided. I have 2 trays that I like. When I get to that part, I will send it and let the person who has ordered it, I will let them decide which ones, so that way I'm not sitting there going, no, maybe this one, no, maybe this one, oh no, this one, because y'all know that'll take me like 12 hours to sit and do. Just decide. Okay, so again, there's no rhyme or reason. This is just sitting back as texture. If you wanted to do the whole impression of the lace, by all means. But I don't want it. I don't want it. Hi, Tanya. I just made it in. What paste are you using? Hi, Lori. This is the structure paste. All right, so we're just getting, and I don't know how much of this you'll even see in the background. I'm sure some of it will come through. And again, I'm not worried about drying. I'm not worried about it getting, you know. And I think the board, if I'm right, is a 12 by 12 board. I've had these forever. All right, so before I do anything, I make sure, especially with this, the ornate lace, it's got so many little spots. You want to make sure you get that pretty well wiped off, because it's easy for your paste and whatnot to stick in those little places. And then it just becomes a pain for you to have to, you know, try to clean it and not distort the stencil. I do have a sink over here, but, you know, I've put stuff on top of the sink, so that doesn't help me much, does it? Good evening, Jill. Hi, Carol. Modeling paste will work too. Modeling paste is just smooth. It's got a smoother consistency, and the structure paste actually, it's almost got like fibrous. So I'm just going to dry this just a little bit. And I'm actually going to take Yes, I did from the running water. Hi, Sandy. So, you guys, I said that it sounded like a toilet or something, right? Well, when I ran upstairs, because I have a shower and tub that's separate, right? I have one of those, you know, the big tubs, and then the shower. Now, I rarely have turned on that tub since we've lived here, but I was just like, golly, I don't know if Troy was up there, you know, messing around. I don't know. So when I ran up there, I ran to my room, because in my room, I have more of where the water could be running, the tubs, the shower, the sinks, the toilet. And I ran right by Trevor's bathroom. and I didn't hear anything in the washroom. So when I got off of here, I went outside and checked the spigot that's right here. That nothing was going on over there. I went back upstairs into my room, nothing. Only place left was Trevor's. So I went into Trevor's bathroom, and sure enough, it was the toilet. I was like, what on earth? How did I not? So I don't know. I don't know how I missed it. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want to run some color on here first. I think I will because it's wood. The liquid acrylics are going to soak down into this wood, and then they're going to bloom, and it's going to look gnarly. So I am going to paint this first really quickly. Now the surface level of this is dry. All the way down obviously is not, so we're going to be easy when we're painting. And actually, I was starting to get super nervous because I couldn't find it anywhere. And I could have swore I went by Trev's bathroom. I thought I went in there first. So I don't know if, because obviously you guys I was on here with you guys. So I was running, right? And I ran laundry room first because the laundry room's over in that corner. And then I was thinking, okay, well, my room has the most places that water could be turned on. And I was pretty sure I ran by Trev's bathroom, but. So I'm painting with just the plaster first. And I'm kind of being easy with, that's why I kind of went where there's nothing first. And then, again, if this back here gets distorted, that's fine. This is just going to be texture back here. You guys will see why when we start running the rest of the paint. I could have painted it first, but I really didn't know what I was going to do. Actually, I'm going to change it to a filbert, which is a lot softer. And then I can kind of dab it in there as well. There we go. But yeah, I was starting to, because literally from the time that I went live, I could hear it running. So it ran the whole time. And I was just waiting to see like a bloom on the wall of like water. Because, you know, start thinking all the things since I ran up there and I didn't see anything. I was like, yeah, soon enough, I'm going to sit here and it's just going to, I'm just going to see a big bloom of water. Yeah, because remember I called him on the radio to see, and he said no. We all know how that is, right? So, and he was in his office. I wasn't up there, so I didn't see him coming, you know, out of the restroom or anything. But yeah, I was sitting here. As soon as I turned off the live, I didn't even get my phone or nothing. So, Troy was probably like, ooh, she's leaving all the goods. But I ran outside first, like I said, because I know there's a spigot over here on this side. And I thought maybe Troy went out there and was playing in the water because we all know he's done that so many times. Okay. Is there still some wood showing? Yeah. Am I worried about full coverage? Not so much full coverage. I just don't want a lot of that wood to be unpainted right off the jump because, like I said, when we start playing with these liquid acrylics, it's going to make the wood bloom. It's going to soak into the wood. So I could have primed it with clear gesso first. You know, if I wanted that wood background, but all the same, no matter to me. All right, let's dry this and then we can mess around with the other stuff. So one of my favorite colors is the Prussian blue. And let's get some of the, I think the Prussian blue and the emerald, and we'll start running that in the back maybe, or no, maybe burnt sienna. We'll run that in the background and then we'll start doing Is Shelly Stacklin here? Or did she just pop in? Oh, now it's raining. And they're still pounding away. So Nick came home on Saturday and I told him, I said, it's a good thing you weren't here last week because they, you know, got the framing up on the back and they would have been pounding away. I'm sure you probably wouldn't have been able to sleep very well. And he was like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, so the framing's up, blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. So then it was raining like kind of off and on, and then I was telling him, I said, oh, you're gonna luck out, they're not gonna work out there because it's, you know, it's raining. No, they were back here. The dude's up there, I think he's out there by himself, but he's just pounding away. Hi Laura. So I'm pretty sure Nick can probably hear. He said he had fun though, but his timing is all messed up because remember we did the time change and he was over in Texas, so look at the cameras, all kind of crazy. He was in Texas, so he was 2 hours ahead. All right, I think it's good. Okay, so I'm going to use some of that texture in the back, and we're going to, I'm just going to run some of the burnt sienna and the Prussian, and we're going to let that drip. Okay, let's see. What do we want to use that's going to... Meh. So it's totally up to you on how you use the liquid acrylics. You can use them... Oh, no, not that one. You can use them at full strength. Where's the other one? There it is. You can use them at full strength, or you can water it down. Totally up to you. Okay. And then I know we just went through and dried that, but I am going to wet this again. And then I'm going to take some of the Prussian. So the reason why, if you can see now, the reason why I painted it is, y'all know, if I would have done this right on top of the wood, it would have bloomed right into the wood. The wood would have soaked it up. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? 80 degrees? Holy guacamole. Mother Nature's off our meds here. We are bouncing between 30s and 70s, sometimes in the same day. Oh, man. See, that's the kind of stuff that scares me for, like, Troy, because y'all know, like, when he gets sick, that's the way. All right, so I am going to... So now you see what that texture was for. It wasn't necessarily for the design of the lace, which is obviously very pretty. But I want it just for the movement. I'm doing good. It's good to see you. How is everything in your neck of the woods? All right. So it is liquid acrylic. So once we dry it the way that it is, it's going to stay. It's not like watercolor, right? So I am going to dry this because I like what I have now. So before I mix in the brown and start making mud, I'm going to dry this. Pneumonia lately. Oh. You're so trying this? 74 degrees in Southwest Louisiana. Dang, see, it says high winds in 2 hours for me, and then it's 56 right now. Okay, so again, we're gonna freeze this the way it sits, right? Because unlike watercolor, when acrylic dries, it's not going to be able to, you're not gonna rework it with water. All right, and then let's take some of the burnt sienna, and I think we might grab some of that emerald too. And I'm going to tell you right now, do not spill liquid acrylics on your clothes. I don't care if you've got awesome. I don't care if you got Jesus. It's not coming out of your clothes. No, it's not. Liquid acrylics, no. There's never been anything that I have found that will get liquid acrylic out of your clothes. Isn't that cool? Like, I could literally just sit and do this and be happy. We don't need to do anything else. All right. Just in a garbage bag. Hi, Cynthia Diane. I like this idea. Spell check made it unlike. I hope I deleted it. No, I seen it. I seen it. I figured. All right, so now you can see we're getting some greens where there was some of the blue not dry, which I'm good with that. But, know your color wheel. If you are going to mix some colors that are not going to play nice and you don't want mud, all right. Let's actually, don't like what's happening right there, so let's get that. And then I'm going to dry it as it sits like this. No, these are not watercolor. These are liquid acrylic. So you can paint with these just like you would any acrylic paint. It's just they're liquid. So you can paint a mold or whatever with them. I'm just using them in a different way. But no, you can paint with these. They are amazing, beautiful paints. So now we've got a little bit of like the emerald, like a green color that's in there, which I'm good with, but I am going to put a little bit more blue into this. But I'm just going to go ahead and freeze that where it is. Or maybe not. You know what? Maybe not. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Because we still need to use that other. I'm going to blow this with my heat tool. The corner was nothing. So you can also use the liquid acrylics to mix into like your structure paste, your 3D gloss, your modeling paste. Oh, the blue is my absolute favorite. It's the Prussian blue. I do have that color in the store. There are some more colors. I think I need to turn them on. I might not have turned them on. My bad. All right. Again, because this is the wood, because it's wood, we just want to make sure that it's dry. Because now I've re-wet the structure paste a few times. Right, the wood obviously is going to soak up that water. But it looks really cool. It makes me feel like, you know, like the ocean, the beach. Modeling paste has a smooth texture. It's like smooth, fluffy texture. And the structure paste has almost like a fiber grit to it. I know, you can just hang like, you know, hang a couple of these on the wall. Like I said, I enjoy just doing that, right? Just doing some texture and then. All right. So I'm wondering if we should. I'm trying to figure out because I want to do some of the. In the corners, and I want to mix in. I don't know, we'll do a little bit of both and see what happens. I'm going to move this for just a second because y'all know I'll make a mess. Actually, whoop, so that way I have some. Okay, let's take a little bit of the 3D gloss gel so that way it's. So I do have the 3D gloss gel in the store, but it is just in the smaller like squeeze tubes. Because again, you know, I don't know how much of it. And they're pretty good like price points there. All right, let's. It's just a bit of a play. So when the 3D gloss gel dries, it typically will dry clear. Not typically, it dries clear. Trying to decide if I want to put on the Prussian blue through the stencil or the burnt sienna. Hi, Miss Linda. So now these suckers are very, very pigmented. You don't need to use a ton. I think we'll, I don't know. If we do blue, though, we're going to be kind of stuck in blue. Demonstrating these paints. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Oh, man, I just said you don't need a whole ton of it. Good cuggly muggly. So, Troy just got up when I went live, so he's going to be in some type of way because he's not going to get changed. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm torn. I know. You can get it. I know. I'm just waiting for you to come down in your... Not dressed. Your drink? Mom got you your pink drink. It's in the refrigerator. It's in the refrigerator. I think I moved it onto the middle shelf, son. That's why you're not seeing it. It's there, though. Okay. We'll see. So, let's get... It doesn't really matter. I want this one or the big one. It's just a big Mama Jamma. Actually, hold on a minute. Hi, Helena. Yeah, I know. And I touched it with my, I touched it and I was like, oh man, that's never going to come off. It's the same. I'm telling you, it's with most everything of Finnabare's. Her waxes, her liquid acrylics. It's with most all of her stuff. I don't know what kind of sorcery she has in them, but they are so pigmented. There they go. Lunch break must have been over. They're out there pounding away again. Did that go all the way through? It sure did. Okay, hold on a minute. I was worried about that. So because there is texture underneath, it's not letting me lay my stencil flat. So it's coming up, you guys, it's coming up underneath the back side. So hold on. Oh, thank you. I was wondering if that was going to happen with the 3D gloss gel because, man, that kind of sucks. Had it laying flat on there, there wouldn't be a problem. But because there is texture down at the bottom, I'm not able to go flat with it. So we might need to grab some tack spray. Hold on a minute. Choi, are you knocking down the door, son? Are you all right? All right, so we're just gonna use a little bit of tack spray because I'm not gonna be able to get that flat. When you're using tack spray, oh man, God, I hate doing this. When you're using tack spray, you don't need very much of it, number one. And number two, everything around you is going to be sticky. Well, hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. No, I was, yeah. Yeah, because of the liquid acrylic, I know. That's why if you notice when I moved the corners, I started in the blue corner. Because I had a feeling. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can get it to stay. Nope. So obviously use repositionable tack spray. Don't use the stuff that see, and then this has a bunch of little, all right, I'm not going to even, it's going to bleed. There's just no way for me to get around that. It's going to bleed. Now I'm nervous. I almost feel like I shouldn't do this. If it bleeds again, we're not doing it. Good cuggly muggly. Why am I giving my son? Now I'm having a nervous breakdown over here. All right. Almost thinking I'm not going to do all the corners because it's going to keep bleeding. This corner is even worse. I can't wait any longer to play. What else? Party foul. Oh, man. I just sprayed my freaking finger. Look. I always say for folks that are not like super comfortable with stencils, like use tack spray. But no, I don't like it. It gets on my nerves because it's so sticky. Oh, my fingers all sticky. So one way to have avoided all the bleeding, besides the tack spray, was to use something with more body. So to have gone in with the structure paste. Then it wouldn't have bled like that. With there being so many little intricate spaces there, it's easy for it to lift because there's not a whole lot of the stencil to hold on to. Okay. So, and then once that dries, we will put waxes on that so that you can actually see the detail. And then let's get these dried up a little bit. I swear. So, I know, don't do it. Don't take off all your clothes. Don't do it. No, don't smile at me like that, Troy. I already know. Just wait for Mama to be done. Oh, man. Hi, Tammy. Thank you, Kimberly. When we put the wax on top of it and bring it all out, you'll see how pretty it is. My nail. And it has sticky all over my nail. Oh, no. So, I don't know what we should put on here. I'm trying to think of some molds that, because we can do like a bunch of frames and then, kind of do them scattered. But I'm also, oh, thanks, Trees. I'm also wondering if we should pull some molds out. I have one that is, it's almost dry. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold on a minute. Okay. Hold on a minute. Maybe this one or I have one that's smaller. Hold, please. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh my sucky now. Hold, please. Hold, please. The brain is working, y'all. The brain is working. It'll be all right. Okay, let's see. Hold on a minute. Okay. The spirit. What are you? What are you? Oh no. See, she could sit on the outside. That's a little nature-esque. That's like a Pegasus. That's a horsey. Where's my other butterfly? Hold on a minute. See, Surrey is easy to find because it's green. I just need to find green. Oh, green. You're green. What are you? Nope, you're Christmas green. Not that kind of green. Hold on a minute. No, not mushrooms. Oh. Onyx is looking at me like I lost my ever-loving mind. So this one is Butterfly Woman. And they don't have to fit in there. They can sit on, she's too big. I kind of like her though, no? And then she can sit kind of like on the outside. Which one? This one? This one is Angel Blues. This one is Butterfly Woman. And then this one is Butterfly Faye. But I think she's too big. So it's either going to be, I think Angel Blue is the winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, don't you even spill on my new dresser. Crazy liquid. Okay. So we got to cast that. That'll only take a second. We got to paint this, put this puppy on here. But before we do that, we got to paint this. All right, then. Ooh, we got a mess over here. Hold on a minute. These are all danger. You know, like stranger danger. This is closed danger. Hold on a minute. Y'all need to go somewhere. You can go sit on the sink. Sit on the sink. Here, I want some vintage gold. And then I want some, do we want vintage gold or do we want Bronze Age? No, probably vintage gold. Yeah, probably vintage gold. I don't know. Bronze Age, vintage gold. Oh, that's pretty too, though. Vintage gold, huh? Okay. And then. See, it's so exciting when you don't have a plan and then something in your brain, you know, starts to work. Because all I knew is I wanted to play with texture today. So, you know, when your brain works, it's even more fun. Okay, let's get a little bit of some pigment. Hey, we're gonna get a little bit of this. And some pigment. Okay, we've got way too much on the desk. That's the whole reason why you bought a table, so you don't have to have so much on your desk. Now everything is on the table. feel claustrophobic. Okay. So I want to mix in our, this one is the antique gold. And something that we rarely do is make this one, you know, more watery, but I want to do some splashes on here. Dang, that guy, for him being the only one over there, he sure is going to town. So typically when I'm mixing in the pigment fix, I probably would stop there. However, because we need this to be a little bit more fluid, I'm going to put in a little bit more. Poor Nick. Who needs sleep? Angel Blues. Everybody like the Angel Blues? Hi, Mrs. King. Mrs. King. He is running amok. Y'all, but Nick's been back since Saturday. What a coinky dinky that Troy hasn't been running amok and waking me up all night long. Isn't that just a coinky dinky? He's been playing me, y'all. I told you. Look at that. All right. So, oh, my nail is so sticky. All right. Let's get some of the vintage gold. And we're just going to, whoa, easy, Nelly. Easy there. Just on the tops, little bits, just to pick up. Your finger must be too fat, yo. Hi, Susan Stocking. Yeah, it really is. He doesn't like anything, you know, any type of change. That's why anytime, because you know the way that the schools work for special needs is depending on the area, is depending upon like what school will host them, right? Because wherever there's, you know, the need in the whatever area. So we were lucky in the sense that Troy didn't have to change teachers too often. But every time he did, it was just, because, you know, he may not be able to physically look at a clock and tell time, but that boy's inner clock is something wicked, man. And so whenever, you know, they change routines or schedules or whatever, you know, he's not about that life. He will eventually adjust to it, but so I know it had a lot to do with it has a lot to do with the time change, and then just, you know, Nick not being here. Just like I can't imagine like how when I was gone, how, you know, him sitting at the window like that just broke my heart. Okay, so I'm going to take that and just kind of blend that back now. And I don't know if you guys can tell the gold that's now just sitting on the tops of it, but I am going to take out those clumpy bumpies. This one, it's hitting on there super pretty. This one, oh, you just can't see it. It's the way the light's hitting it. It's there. I didn't think anything was on there. There. It is there. It is there. Okay. Now, before I go over any of that, let's get my... I'm going to tell you right now, that is not going to work. There we go. So we're just going to bring some gold into the background here. Thank you, Tanya. Again, that frame is pretty big, but it's good. All right. All right, I'll bring you down so you can see all the speckles. Speckles! Now let's get all the speckles off of my desk so I don't stick my arm or something in it. Oh yeah, we got the mouse, y'all. That's right. Okay, let's dry that a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's pretty well. It's not gonna. And then. 5 o'clock. It's time to go home. Close the doors. Lock it up. All right. So we have that Mama Jamma to put on there. Oh no, I've got. Oh no, that's never gonna come out of my fingernails. What? Nope. That's over. That's over, Red Rover. You're gonna have blue underneath your nail for a long time now. Oh, sooky now. Oh, I guess it's better than like having black or something under my nail. All right, while we get that paint the frame painted, let's pour this little gal. And then she can set up and do her thing. I know, umber would be worse. That's very true. Very, 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 very true. Something wrong with that lid. It dribbles. It dribbles. Thank you for sprinkling. I know. That's why I was saying, like, blue is not as bad, I guess, as, like, you know, a brown or a black color underneath there. All right. You guys can, you've seen. Can these go in the water? I think those can go in the water. All right. So we'll pour this one. I don't think I need a pipette. I shouldn't need a pipette for her, but we'll see. Nope, I don't think so. Ooh, I need you to get in that little tail. All right. We need a little more for her. See, now, when I don't pour a whole lot, I don't have enough. Then when I pour, because I guess I do have another mold over here, but blame it on the gardening. Hi, Renee. Before dinner. What's everybody have? What'd you guys have for dinner? I don't know. I have to cook when I get off of here, and I have no clue. No clue. All right, so we just need a little more to fill in. I don't know. Make sure it's gone all the way to the edge of her little feety. And I think she's good. I don't know. That's supposed to be in there, but all right, good enough. Oh boy. Try to slam this door. Okay, so on this one though, I'm thinking, what are we gonna paint this mamma jamma? We can paint her like the chest of gold color. Or a rustic brown. I don't think it needs to be anything. I don't think it should be like a crazy color. Cereal? Cereal is good sometimes. Cereal is good. Hi, Renee Collins. Oh, thank you. Pizza dough, and we're having that tonight. It takes all day. You started at 10? Oh, but I bet you it's going to be so yummy. Okay. I'm kind of liking the chest of gold. I'm glad to see that you're still clothed. I know you're probably about had it, just not so much longer. There you go, my love. Terry color. Well, terry color, I would be like painting it like, hey, actually, that don't look too bad. All right, so I think we will, regardless, it's going to be brown. So let's base it brown. If that was not so blue, we would like do something crazy. But that's a royale. Y'all, I had a royale without cheese. I don't know, last week. It was not good like I remember back in the day. It was not good at all. I told Trevor, we ain't never having a royale. No, we're never having Burger King anymore. That was not, that was not the business. Because my mommy is way back in the day. She used to manage a Burger King, and I just remember the Royale was so good, and I had me the Royale, and I was so disappointed. Where am I going to put this? Why did Troy bring this over here? Ugly muggly. Mix Royale with another color? This, you mean? What other color? Okay, so you wanted a dark base whenever you're going to use a metallic, right? So I'm just going to use the chocolate, the impasto chocolate, and then, kind of go from there. So this is I didn't tell you, this is the Would You Bin piece, 6114. I do have a Would You Bin discount. Full disclosure, this frame is on the more pricier side. I tend not to use or get too many things that are on the pricier side, because I like for you guys, if you'd like to be able to get it to, for it not to be too crazy price. But I wanted this one, and I was like, okay, this one time I will splurge and get this, but it's not like I would use this or buy this often, because like I said, it is on the pricier side. I think I got it when it was on sale too, though. So I just, as usual, sprayed a little water into the impasto. You don't have to. But because this has the same properties of wood, it's gonna want to soak up my paint and not try to use the whole tube on it. Paint it Royale and highlight it with the mermaid? Is that what you're saying, Tina Roy? And this one has so many pretty details on here. you, Barbara. After this live, they're going to be all kind of crazy colored. Use the liquid acrylics, she says. I hear you huffing and a puffing. What you huffing and a puffing at? Hmm? When you think you're doing so good, and then you're really not. Hi, Jeanette. It is really pretty, right? Add some gold, too. That's why I said, like, typically I wouldn't, you know, get the more pricier items, but I was like, okay, we'll just splurge on this time. But I'm, like I said, I'm almost positive when they were doing that, like the anniversary sale, when they do those sales is whenever I will get the stuff like this. I heard you huffing and a puffing. Are you huffing and a puffing at me? Hmm? Watch your toe-toes. Don't be stubbing your toe-toes. I know you want me to change you, Papas. I know. I will. I will change you. And I'll get your hair did. What? You pass the sauce. You want me to write your name on the bag because you're scared somebody's going to take your bag? Huh? Are you scared somebody's going to take your bag? Who's going to take your bag? Who's going to do it? There you are, my love. Now everybody knows. Hands off. Hands off, Choi Choi's Lifesavers. His Lifesaver gummies. Don't be touching his Lifesaver gummies now. Oh, Penelope. Thank you so much, Penelope. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, I always look to see if the stars are going to come back on my page because every time I go live it says stars enabled, but no, it's not. I appreciate you going to the other page and doing that. I know that's a lot of trouble, so I appreciate that. Which makes is even loopier to me that the Craft and Chaos page is okay, but not the Terry Lightsy page, which they're connected, so you know, I don't know, whatever floats their boat. They like one but not the other. Okay. Oh no, not okay. Now okay. You again? Oh, thank you. I needed that for my hair. How did you know? Thanks. You're the bestest ever. Hey, come back. Come back. What are you doing now? You know, I closed those really good so you couldn't open them. And he only likes the purple bag. He doesn't like the one with, he likes the one with just the berry flavors. He doesn't like if they are out of the one with the berry flavors and they just have like the standard one, he'll pick out the reds. And that's all. He'll leave the green and the yellows and the oranges. I know, I closed it real good so you can't open it because you're not supposed to open these, son. It's mommy's medicine. It's my medicine. Medicine. Okay, so now we were saying all these different colors. Yay, good. Okay, so wait a minute now. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anything is going to look bad. They would all look good. But remember, she's going to sit on top of it too. So do we want this to be a little more neutral? Or do we do something crazy with it? I mean, it's not like the blue's not going to match. And if we do tone it down by dry brushing it with one of the other colors, either the Mermaid Sparkle or the Blue Lagoon, I think they'll both work. So do these in the blue, this in the blues. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Oh, sooky now. I gotta get that plastic. Don't go on the inside, yo. All right. What on earth? What? What the what? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Okay. No, don't stick it in there too much. Ah. Oh my goodness. You're making a mess. All right. Oh, but golly. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on a minute. We're going to have to. Hold on a minute. What do I want? Hold on. I'm going to have to get some of that on a plate to make it easier for me to scoop that out. Golly, they're bringing in all the excavators and everything. Because I want to move it with my big brush. So hold on. Yeah, the blues are, this one is, oh my gosh. Hold on. So I've had this one for a while. And I haven't used it, but I'm going to put in some of the fluid medium just to loosen that up a little bit in the jar. And then I'm going to take some out and put it on here and mix it on here. Okay. So I have a drawer down there, like I said, that has a bunch of my paints. And I've been neglecting them. So this is what happens when you neglect your paints. Okay. Oh my goodness, Coogly Moogly. It's such a pretty blue. It's craziness. Is that going to be, well, oh my gosh. We're going to have to tone that Mama Jamma. I want it to get down in the crevices without having to change my brush. So. Wait until we dry brush the other ones on here to pick up all of the detail. Oh my word. I'm actually not mad at it. Kind of like if when I do the black, when we leave some of the black behind for the natural shadows. Might leave some of that brown in there. Yes, exactly. Really, Deborah? It's sunny over here now. I don't, well, at least out of this window, I don't see any clouds, and I certainly don't hear any lightning. Unless we call Troy. Lightning with his closing the doors. So again, I'm not mad at some of the brown that's coming through, and I'm almost thinking to leave it. Let's dry it and see, because it's looking like it's almost just kind of natural depth that's happening, and that's kind of what I do when I do the yeah, I know. I don't know. That's why I always have the fluid medium, just in case there's a paint that I haven't used in a while and that I want, I don't want to just toss it. So I just work in a little bit of the fluid medium, and then I don't, unless they're like super hard to where they're like cracking, like, when the clay ground is cracking because it's so hard. Unless it's like that, the fluid medium usually will revive it. But I have literally a whole drawer of her paints that I have not been opening, and it's just a shame. I've got like a lot of like her Opal Magics that I haven't been using. And I don't keep them. They're not where any light or any sun or anything hits it at all. Never has, even in the other places. But, whenever you open something and air has gotten to it, right? And it's not meant to last forever, although I don't like throwing anything away. But I think all of them have like that little, how long. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more. And then I am going to leave the rest. But this blue is nuts. Hi. I know. I left it out so that you could put yours in there. Okay. I'm going to leave the rest that is brown, because I'd probably go back in with antiquing paste anyways, and that's where it's going to sink down into. So, hi, baby. What do you need for that? Yeah. Michelle. Okay. Let's dry this a little bit, and then I don't know. I'm almost thinking we could probably use both of them. I don't know. Yeah, see, Tina, that stuff makes me mad. When they're not opened at all, and then they're rock hard. Hi, Donna. Okay, this one is Mermaid Sparkle. And then this one is, I think, Blue Lagoon, right? Oh, magical pond. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get my decoupage queen brushes, and I don't know which one we're gonna use. Just got home from work. I know. Which one? Is Mara here? Hi, my Mara. I don't see Mara. Hi, my Mara. Oh, no, I don't see her. Did she just pop in? Let's take a little bit of the magical pond. I know for you guys, because at first glance I thought so, but it's not silver. It's actually it actually almost looks like this color. Hi, Papas. Did you bring a spoon? Okay. There you go, baby. So, do we want to see the other one or nah? Okay, Sue, have a great dinner with your sister. Actually, let me put that in the water because that's probably going to dye the brush. So they're very similar as to the way that it translates. I will tell you that this one does look more silver with the blue. So I think we'll just use the magical pond. Because at least with the magical pond, you can see the blues. At least I can here. I know on camera it might almost look like it's silver, but you can see the blue. All right, so I'm going to grab a smaller brush, and then I'm going to come in and get more of the flower because there's a bunch of details up here that I want to hit. Because if we leave it like this, it's very bright. So I'm going to knock it back quite a bit. Okay. All right. See if we. Okay. We still have our so she's gonna go on the outside, but we need to knock this blue back a lot. We need send help. Hold on. What did I do with that? All right. I'm gonna take some of the vintage gold. And then let's add some of the gold here and there as well. Hi, Edith. Thank you so much. All right. I'm gonna leave her, let that be for a minute. And then for her, let's get her painted. It's Finnebears. Hi, Regine. Thank you. It's Finnebear. Look at my hands. Oh my gosh, I've been attacked by Finnebear. Que pasta sauce. What are you looking for? Oh, primer. Primer. Okay, but do I want? No, I don't. Let me get some black gesso. Because I'm going to end up needing to paint her anyways. I do have the black gesso in my store. They're just in the tubes, in the squeezy tubes. So I want some type of something on her, so that way, actually, you know what? Hold on a minute. I want something on her. I need to use something on her because it needs to stick. All right. So you want some type of acrylic primer or gesso or something. Oh, does this not have a little tubey tube? So these are the ones that I have in the store. Are you kidding? Really? That little bit of tape right there is going to kill me. Open. Open. Googly muggly. All right, so you said you can use gesso or you can use your acrylic primer, but because I'm going to end up needing to paint her black anyways, because we're going to use one of the metallics on her, I might as well just put the black gesso on her. I could have also have casted her in the black resin, but I still would have had it to put like a clear gesso or something. But I just think she's so pretty. What are you searching for, Bugs? Amazon came before Troy got up, and I had gotten him a phone case. So when he woke up this morning, he had an envelope from Amazon, and I had grabbed his phone and had his phone fully charged. Now y'all watch, he's gonna expect that all week. He's gonna expect a new case. When he wakes up, he's gonna expect a Amazon bag. Can I help you? I know. You're being very patient, Bubba's. Almost. A few more minutes. A few more minutes, and then we'll be done. So, I almost think we're going to go in with the rustic brown. Okay, and then let's just get a little bit, because that's, the gesso is not meant for it to be super opaque. It's just to give you that tooth that you need, right, for your paint. So now I'm just going to take a black paint. My finger is still sticky from that tack spray. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. No, the printer don't work. It's broken. Okay. Thank you. All right, I'm doing it. I'm getting it. You gotta go over there and get it. You gotta go over there and get it. Are you supervising me or something? You don't trust me? All right. Okay. Now let's go in. I think we're gonna go in with the chest. What is this? The rustic brown. I think this one is just. I don't know. I don't know. It's throwing this the frame because of it how blue it is throwing me off a little bit. Okay, Troy, ready? Gosh, guys. All right, now I gotta find you guys. Where are you guys? Hello? There you are. Okay, let's go in with the rustic brown. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of, bring it. You gotta stop hitting all the buttons, bud. You can't print if you're pushing all the buttons, baby. So some of the black is still there. I'm going to leave it. Thank you. Okay. I don't know. That's so crooked, but there we go. Okay. What do we think of that? And then for her, I think it would be good to go in and actually do a little bit of thank you. Mama's done in like 2 minutes, son. So if you can tell, I left a lot of black on her. So that way, I don't have to go in with now some more like antiquing gels or anything or waxes or anything. So now I'm just going to come across with the same gold that we've been using. Just to bring some of the detail out, especially on her wings. And her hair a little bit. There we go. I like her. I like her. So, the black gold would be pretty too. Okay, bye, Ashley. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The black gold wax would be really pretty on here too. If you didn't leave the black and you wanted to go put the black gold in there. I don't know where my Facebook went. So I will tell you guys the coloring on my screen it shows that the blue is so royal and bright that it doesn't even look like it matches. Um, I'm, but when I look on screen, it looks good. So I don't know. When I look at it like this, I think it's pretty. But when I'm looking straight ahead, the blue is so overwhelming. That's why I started to panic. You guys can probably hear it in my voice, because it almost, I don't know how to explain it. It almost looks like a fluorescent blue in my screen here. And the only way for me to tell that it doesn't is to actually look over here on Facebook. Then it kind of comes back in line. But even on Facebook, it's still a little bright. So I will probably knock down that blue a little bit more. And that's the problem sometimes with blues. They will come across purple on screen. We've come across that many a times. If you guys remember, I've done a boat with that beautiful indigo blue and it had looked purple. I did a clock that Shelly Stackland has that was a beautiful blue. It looked purple. So I think that's what it's doing to me on screen. So it's giving me a little bit of a heart attack. Because it looks like it's like 17 different colors, and you guys know I'm not all about matchy, but I do like my stuff to kind of coordinate. So let's see if in here, and okay. So again, this camera is not as bright. This screen isn't as bright as it is on this screen. And so all four of the screens have a different blue, but that was the panic in my voice, was that this blue on my screen that's directly ahead of me, which is the large one in front of me, looks like this is almost a fluorescent purple, and it's not. It's blue. And the funny thing is it's like this blue up here, but they don't look anything close to each other. That was what the panic was in my voice, but I do think it's very pretty. I don't know. Back for enough. I don't know. So I'll probably knock that blue back a little bit more. But I do think it's pretty. But if you have not played with your, that's the thing, Lori, is it does go with the background. That's what I'm trying to explain. The color that you see here is the same color that's back here, but the frame doesn't look, it's not translating on screen. Anyways, they do match. It's just coming across, it looks purple. What was I gonna say? If you haven't played with your stencils and tried to play with the texture and all that fun stuff, I do have all of that in the store. The liquid acrylics, just spray and have fun. But like I said, unlike watercolor, it does, once you dry it, it's not going to move again. So just make sure that if you're not following your color wheel, you're not sure about your color wheel, dry the colors in between before you mix them. And then, then you'll be good. But we just played, that's what I did, was play with a bunch of textures. And we did a bunch of splashes. So we've got back there the ornate lace stencil. We have the new Decoupage Queen, the Dainty and the Queen, the Baroque stencil. And then this one is the Would You Bend piece. And then I will just glue that down with the Type Bond, quick and thick. So you thought it looked purple, and that's the problem. That's the thing, is when you do the blues, right? So the blues don't translate the same. See? So anyhow, that's why I was starting to freak out, because when I looked up, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That color doesn't look like what I'm looking at over here. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you back here tomorrow. I need to spray a tray so that way I can work on the tray that I've been wanting to do. So Anyhow, I'm going to go change Choi because the poor kitty needs to be changed. I will see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.